Yoga for healing. What's up? What's up? Well, I've been guided back to go back in. And I have a feeling that it's about these NPCs, what's coming, or what we need to be aware of. I think that is where we're really going into as a collective, because they are done and they have been done, and there's really no need for us to spend more time on that. The energy is shifting. They don't want us to notice that change, because remember, they're left behind. And they don't want to face the reality that's already here. How they are seen. And the way I look at it now, when I see NPC readers, I only see the ones that are following them and actually thinking that they're knowing what they're saying as NPCs also. Yes. That's how I see it, because there's no way in hell you could be dealing with the situation that has been coming out in the readings of these demon wanting to destiny swap. While they were halfway trying to convince you to go back. You know, they had to do it sly. They couldn't go all in. It'd be too obvious. Because you are a star. And they want your soul. Yeah, we get into that nitty gritty. The gloves came off, remember? Because we are aware of how they want to use us for their gain. And we're aware how they have these NPCs out here as part of their game. And they're in great anxiety and fear. These bots are aware, because they have no other movement, no other action to put into play. They're bots, you see. They can only move as they're told, how they've been scripted to play out. They're being put to rest. They're trying to stay at peace in a self-reflection. They're still thinking of how they can get through. Or maybe it's because of you resting and rejuvenating that has them worried and sleepless, because they see you at peace. Yeah, that's more the story. Because they're not really wanting to sit with themselves. Although they've been guided to. What else is it that we need to know? An Empress in the reverse. Yeah, this energy is swinging. Because there's a lot going on in the ethers, and I'm just catching whatever comes through. There is someone, an Empress in reverse, that's upset about your peace. And they want to come in aggressively. They're doing this for their financial gain. They need your energy. They need your soul. Because, see, this is an Empress in the reverse. Most likely that copycat that's about to be called out. Nine of Pentacles. Financial independence is what she wants. She wants to have the life of luxury, but she has not put in the work. So therefore, you already know the answer. That's why she's sitting and crying, hiding her face, because she knows those swords are getting heavy. Trying to find a resolution, wants to come in for cooperation of this conflict that they want to avoid. They want to avoid being seen causing a fight, causing disruption. So they're planning their next steps while they're in misery, all in their head. What do we need to know about this Nine of Swords? They're heavily burdened in isolation. They're being strongly guided to reflect, to sit. They're heavily burdened because you've gone within. Oh, what is this? A group. It fell right out on my hand, face up. This is a group. What do we need to know about this group? Other than they're forced into isolation, they're trying to hold together in this despair. They're trying to learn the lesson. They're trying to heal real quick. And they feel like a union would bring them this celebration. They're still having hope. While they're burdened, heavenly burdened, all of them. They work together. That was in union with this Empress. What is this Four of Swords? Wow. They want to come in and breadcrumb you to trap you. And they're coming in fast. As you walk away. They're traveling toward you. And this Empress in reverse, she's still putting in that work. In the life of luxury. What is this that they're coming in with? What are they working on? Someone's light that they want to dim. A Queen of Pentacles. They want to come in and take your light, your soul. They're working on a plan. This Nine of Pentacles, what do we need to know? They can't balance it. They're blocked. A Queen of Cups. Maybe it's a Queen of Cups that may come in that's been blocked. Someone that's trying to come in and act like they're caring, generous, nurturing. But they have no balance, and you won't accept any offers like this. Someone's going to come in like they want you to see them as a Queen or King of Cups, but they're not. They're not balanced, And apparently it looks like they've been blocked spiritually. You already got the message. This copycat is trying to capture the messages from you. Block them. Block your light. Block your connection with Source. Block the truth from coming out. But you won't take this offer and you're very much bored with it. There's no connection. Five of Wands reverse. Justice is coming in. For these devils. Woo-hoo! Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Why I see Martin that what was her name? Wanda? What's her name? Wanda? And she said, oh my goodness. All they can do is keep continuing this toxic lifestyle, drinking. That's all they're programmed to do. They're bots, remember? That's why they need your light. And they had to work so hard and diligently offering these breadcrumbs to trap you. What about these people that are at a 9 of Swords, 10 of Wands? Love-hate situation over there. And the cycle is closing in on them and they can now feel it. Or maybe they can see it finally. Because it's been over. They've been trying to avoid this 10 of Swords. Working together as a group. Thinking that the teamwork will make the dream work. Trying to prevent you from turning away from them. But you rejected them anyway. This twin flame. They tried so hard to manipulate the stories. I see you. Yes, I do. Tickle, tickle, tickle. And I knew what was going on. And that leaves the Sun not in massive regrets. That Sun ghosted they ass. This person carrying this light, spreading the truth and clarity, more awareness, was avoiding and ghosted this off and on, hot and cold, detached, love, hate shit. She ghosted. She was cloaked it. Cloaked it. She was cloaked by her ancestors and spirit guides. She comforted herself. She was not afraid. She was at peace. And this imbalance of this luxury that they were trying to maintain, this wannabe Queen of Cups, a divine masculine. Take it how it resonates, masculine or feminine, or it's some kind of being that's just not balanced in their energies, not balanced in their masculine, feminine energies, unaware, and have not done the shadow work. They're not able to come in and fight and cause a chaos with you because justice is here. These thugs are blocked. These Jezebel that work with the devil. Very clear, precise, clear truth and clarity of what has been going on in this spiritual war. Bottom line, several groups have taken steps to have those in that group come in and breadcrumb and try to trap those with souls that hold the light. Coming in repeatedly. Even a lot at the same time, throwing it at them, only them being left in massive regrets because you were not. This Empress in the reverse was putting in this work for the life of luxury, but she was not balanced. She was not living in her truth. Not balanced in that divine and masculine energy of feminine and masculine energy. Not able to ruffle your feathers, but justice is here. Justice is here. And these thugs have been blocked, chained to the devil, the Jezebels that they are. And I'll leave that right there. Peace.